Hi, welcome to this new video tutorial. After a long time, I'm back with this Vaadin Hello. So what we have to do now is to create a Vaadin Hello world project in Eclipse using Maven and Jetty for deployment. So that's it. These are different steps that we are going to have. We are going to create a new Maven project in Eclipse. Adjust the project folder structure, create a Java class and extend it, populate our Pom.xml, write the sample code, build and run and troubleshoot if we face any issue. And yeah, here are different stuff that we are going to add in the Pom.xml. That's it, let's start. Here we need to come here on Eclipse. Here the Eclipse versions that I'm using now is this one for your information. Bit slow. Here is the versions of Eclipse that I'm using. Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java Web Developer. Here, go to Others, then you scroll down to Maven. In Maven, here we create Maven projects. Next, we keep this one on check as default. Go to Next. Now we need to enter our archetype. Here it can be anything for me here. We're going to enter the archetype here from, it should be as follows: org apache dot maven, and here we are going to create a web app, so we choose this one here, goes to next. Here is the group ID. Group ID here, I'm going to enter here of the mummy, and here it can be here anything, so the ID here is going to be Vaadin let free and finish. It's going to take some time here to create a new Maven project. The 3%, as we see here below, it takes some time. It's downloading some libraries. Up to now everything is going as planned. It is going as planned. It's generating, and here we need to see, here is asking for the input. By default it is yes. Here we can just type enter, and then the build is successful, and very soon here we will get our Maven projects. Here is our Maven project which has been created. If we expand it, we have some libraries still continuing, not yet fully completed. We are 10%. 77%. %, to be completed, and configuring for JavaScript, and buildings as far as it goes, we have see new entries have been created in the structure. It's completed now. So by default, this is what we get here, but we are not going to need everything for now. Here is our Pom.xml, which is important here, and here it is already populated with some event comments and JUnit dependencies. So what we need to do now is to follow our plan. Here we have created this one. Now we need to adjust the project structure, and we come first of all here, we come on the deploy resources. This file here, we don't need it for now. JSP, you can remove this JSP page. And also here, because you are going to use annotations and not the configurations, file configurations, so we are going to delete this web.xml that we don't need for this small project. And then we come under here we have everything. Bit slow. Okay, here is our target, and here under main, here we are going to create one folder where we write our Java. We add that Java folder, and another folder that we need to create here is the resource. This folder, and that is it. Here we have adjusted this one. Now we need to create our simple class. We right click the project, come here and create a Java class. Here we are going to name this as Vaadin Hello, 3 UI, and finish. Here is our simple class. Here we are going to extend the UI from Vaadin, and right now we don't have the imports. Now what we need to go now is to come here and populate our XML so that we can have the import from Vaadin API. So that's it. We need to come now and start customizing here. So the first thing that we need to do, I already prepared a simple file here. We need to add the Vaadin and the Jetty under the properties, because you need also the latest, this at least Java 1.8 for the compiler. Here we adjust it to 1.8. We add the Vaadin versions that we need here, and then next, here is the repository. For now, I will not go, we don't go into the explanations of Pom, that one will come later. I will add this one in my blog. You will be free, you will be able to copy all this one in the descriptions of this video. Here you have added the repository, and then next one is the dependency management. We still need to add the dependency management. and we continue here. We need to add these dependencies. Here we need to add that one just below JUnit. We have added that, and last not the least is the profile. The profile here, sorry, I don't have it here. I will be forced to copy from another project that I have. We need also to add this profile. Here are the profile. You should not really worry at this stage now about this Pom file. Then after this whole thing is added now, we can come back now to our class and try to import the UI. It is coming now, and now if we click here, we need to implement add on implemented methods. This is what we have added. And then now it's asking you need to add the serial. We add that, and without going too far here, I will just add this code here to make stuff easy. I just take this snippet that I prepared and then add here. And now what we are doing now is we are populating this init here with the vertical layout is what we need. Then the next thing is the label that we need. We also need our label, and then the label at the components, the label to the layout, set the margin to true, and then we set the contents as layout. And now this is where everything becomes interesting. Here you need to create an inner class extending the Vaadin servlets. Is what is going here, and then we are going to give it a name. The name can be anything, but for us here, I just take as we have called this one Vaadin let 3 UI is what I'm adding now with the suffix servlets. Naming can be up to you. The same thing that we have here, we are going to pass this one here, and here is the URL that you need. You also need to add these imports, and then here we also need to add this UI class. It should be this name that we have here. Same thing is what we are passing to this class here. We save it. It has been imported. So by the time being, everything is okay now. And remember this web servlet, remember we have removed this web.xml in the under our web-inf, and we have added this web servlet here so that we can specify the pattern where our servlet will be reached from the URLs. And then that is it here. So what is interesting here is that we are extending this UI interface here. We have this UI class that we are extending from Vaadin's, and then to be able to boot it, we make use of the servlet by extending this. We call it Vaadin servlets. Is what we are using. Then now after this one is done, is almost okay. Now the next step, you have written our simple code, is now to build the projects. In order to do that one here, we come and go to ROM, make Maven install, close the previously run projects, Jetty. In your case, that one will have not been there. It is scanning the projects. I repeat it again. Okay, sorry, I stopped the executions. The build is the install is successful. Now we come here to configurations, and then what we need to do here is to specify our name, the name of, by default this one will be empty for you. Here you set here the name of our project is Vaadin Hello 3, and here we are going to specify again the same annotations here, and we set here to 3, where here is the name of our projects and here is the project location, so it's there. And then we have this jetty.run. By default it will not be there, but we have to enter these 3 entries here. This has to do if you are used to know how, if you know how to deploy around stuff with Maven, there shouldn't be a problems. So after that one is done, then we apply and we run. On the move, what will be the output? Counting down. Here is Jetty, not found, prefix. Let's do it. Let's Maven clean. I have made the cleanup. Run again. Let's do this build. Class path. No plugin found for Jetty. We didn't add this Jetty here. Where is that? And here for Jetty. Oh, sorry, we need to add this plugin here for Jetty, which what I forgot when I was adding the plugins. I missed these steps. Here we have added that, and now if you run the configurations, it's downloading. Okay, Jetty is going, initializing, starting, server is started. Now if you come here and start log this one 8080 hello from Vaadin, congratulations. Then we have this hello from Vaadin, which is what we have here. So our project is working. This is hello, congratulations. Yeah, so from now on you'll be able to move on with different other stuff. You can also try it with this one. Same thing, we got it. If we put this full directory, we can either start with this one or only the slash, because of the pattern that we set here. So that is it. I will stop here. That was the main aim of this video, to show you how you can create at least a new a small hello world with Vaadin. This video may have been long, but that is it. Stay tuned for the next tutorial. Bye.